Heyo, 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 heyo. Welcome. You guys are now tuned into Start or Bench, baby. The #1 Chelsea-themed live stream, interactive live stream, I should say, on the planet. It's your boy, your host, Matt Marshall. I'm here with Alexis Janae. Alexis, how you doing today?
Hey guys, I am doing good. It's one of those TGIF Fridays for me.
TGIF, definitely. Me too. We're here, ready for the weekend. 100%. We got a big weekend ahead too as Chelsea fans, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Arsenal coming up. We just found out who we're playing in the Champions League. So much going on. Before we get into any of that, do you want to just give us a quick preview of our topics for today?
Yes, guys. Quick little preview on what we'll talk about. We're going to talk about our actual chances to make top 4 for the Prem. We'll talk a little bit about Rafinha and the games coming up. And then we're going to talk about who we're facing in Champions League.
Champions. We're excited about that. But again, we got a lot of work to do in the Prem.
Yeah.
So got to get to that. And speaking of the Prem, last time I talked to you, we hadn't played Burnley yet. So let's start there. Let's go backwards a little bit and give me some of your thoughts, because we haven't talked in a week. How did you feel? I mean, obviously, I know how you felt because I felt horrible after that game. But any thoughts, any highlights, lowlights? What are you thinking about Burnley last week?
I guess we can start with highlights in the sense of like the first 20 minutes. I thought this game's done. I mean, we were up in the first 4 minutes. I'm like, this is done.
Another great goal from João Pedro.
Another great goal, which he's just doing great. 6 goals in 6 games. I mean, 6 goals, 6 assists in 6 games. Yeah. That's crazy.
Top.
Yeah,
that's top striker. I'm seeing Instagram comments right now. I know you can't see it, but there's an Arsenal fan saying Glock. But yeah, Arsenal fans, oh man, we'll get to you. But yeah.
That was actually the only highlight.
No, that really was the only highlight.
That was the only one.
I will say the game was dominated. We saw some good play. Cole Palmer is starting to look slightly more and more like Cole Palmer. It's just
actually, that's what I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
Now we're transitioning into that. I'm sorry, but that's not good enough. He had 5 chances that could have put us ahead. That's not true.
That is true. You're right.
At least 5. I'm not even over exaggerating. 5 that were probably should have at least been on target shots.
Yeah. 3 were absolute goals for sure. Like 2 were right in front of goal.
Exactly.
1, and again, I think I give him credit because he kind of made some of those chances, but you're right. No, you're right in front of goal. Put it on.
Then to be pissed that you're coming off, it's like, dude, you've been poor.
Yeah.
Like,
and you're the luxury player, bro. Like, if you want to stay on the field, then you go talk to Fofana and tell him cool out. Like, somebody's got to step up as a leader.
Yeah, and I just think if we want to add to the tally, we've actually dropped 19 points from winning positions this season.
It's horrible.
And 17 at home.
Yeah, it's absolutely horrible. We're better away than we are.
Good enough.
Yeah.
And remember we talked about this a while ago, but we talked about like when Tosin's on the field and when he's not, but it's every time Tosin's on, we concede.
Yo, you know what? I don't know. I mean, you're the stats girl, but I'm sure like next week I would love to try to bring up a real stat about that. Cause you're right. The second the man touches the field, it's like our percentages of getting scored on go through the roof. It's nuts. It's nuts. And I can't really, I actually have a survey question about that a little bit later. Can we blame Tosin? Can we not? Whatever. We'll see. But
he could be in a Chelsea shirt. He shouldn't have been subbed on when you had Mamadou Sarr. Like, bruh.
That is true, and I don't know. I haven't seen him on team sheets or what yet, so I'm not sure.
He did play. What game did he play? I think he played in Hull City. That was his debut.
Okay.
But I think Tosin should be last in the pecking order.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
Yeah.
So I just think that's crazy that every time he's up.
Every single time.
Yeah. And then I would just say we actually only had 2 shots on goal. That's scary against Burnley.
On goal. We had millions of opportunities, but you're right. Like,
yes, millions of opportunities, but 2 shots on goal. And then I mean Fofana's red card, unacceptable.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Unacceptable. And
You're on a yellow. We're dominating the game. You're a center back. You're up in their half of the field. Just get back, bro. Like, yeah, I agree.
I just think uh, it's interesting because I could bring up the fact that Burnley's in 19th place, but I don't think that's helpful because again, we saw Arsenal against Wolves.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's helpful
It's
to
the Prem.
say
On any day, any given day.
On any day, but that was a day where you've got to put those away in the first half. Like we could have easily left that game with a win. And I hate when we make those type of games difficult. And again, the stats show we're dropping points from winning positions.
Right. Finish the game off. When you said that 2 shots on target, I just wanted to double check real quick. 12 shots total, XG 1.99. We should at least have had 2 goals.
Right.
At least.
Right.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. So
yeah.
We move on. Yeah, we're dropping points. We're dropping points to relegation sides. Again, the league leaders have done it too. We continue. But we have a huge game on Sunday. Absolutely huge. By the way, I want to remind everybody, come on in. We got a survey. It's an interactive live stream. You can definitely, I don't even have it up. You can definitely scan that QR code so you can look it on your phone like Alexis has done just now. Or if you want, you can follow, if you're on the YouTube, you can just click the pinned comment, or you can follow these instructions that I'm about to show you below. Definitely come tap in. It's really fun. Come interact with us. I also want to remind everybody, come on through, follow us, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And you can find us on Instagram at these handles right here. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it a little bit. Yeah. We have a 20% chance Opta Statistics has reported of us actually getting in a Champions League spot for next year and making top 4 in the Premier League. How do you feel about that? Is there somebody to blame? Is there something we need to do going forward? Is this 20 kind of like a fuzzy 20, like anything could happen, or is this like, damn, like
I fear it's true. Well, I fear that this 20%.
I fear that we're out.
No, my thing is, again, we tend to show up for bigger teams, but I know as Chelsea fans, we don't want this right now. We don't want home to Arsenal, away to Villa, home to Newcastle, away to Everton, away to Man United in our next coming games. Like, I just think we made things hard, and I pulled up the other side, which is like who has the easiest fixtures, and we are at 20. We have the hardest fixtures.
No, statistically, we have the hardest fixtures, not only in the next 5 games, but for the rest of the season.
For the rest of the season. So again, like I think these drop points they're going to cost us, and I'm worried, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm worried because this last weekend now we've seen. At first, we were level points with Man United. Now they've jumped us, so that's concerning.
That was so annoying, and it is annoying. Like twice, Leeds, Burnley. Like, come on, like.
No, I know.
Let's get up. How are you feeling in terms of? Let's do a little check-in. We did some early check-ins, but how are we feeling about Rafinha? Is there any kind of?
He's doing fine. I think if anything, he kind of just exposed like. I don't want to say like. I feel like our players are a little bit like weak in the sense of like at Chelsea Football Club, I think if you make those subs, I think they should be capable of seeing out the game. Like if people are going to blame Rafinha's last subs of like, he subbed people off, which, okay, maybe leave them on because we had more rest. But I think you should be able to see out a game against Burnley.
A roster of 40, come on. Yeah, a roster of 40, absolutely see out a game. I will say, though, my only, and this is, I agree with you. I have no trepidation around Rafinha still, even after these 2, drop points opportunities. But subbing on, like, I think it was like 4 players and 4 defenders at a time. That might, like, let's put 1 on, 2 on at a time.
Right.
Figure it out. I get it. Fofana kind of, messed up the feng shui, but it's just not really what I want to see.
I think these chances, I think this is accurate. I think Sunday will be a good test. We always say that each time, but I think Sunday actually playing this this game against Arsenal will be a big test. But no, this is going to be hard. It's going to be a lot harder than it needed to be because we have players who can't see out games against Burnley.
Now,
Rafinha, he said this in an interview, and I agreed with this. He said youth is one thing, accountability is another. So it gets to a point where,
Man's got the quotes.
Man's got it. Man's got it. He's been waiting for this moment to be a manager. He's just finally got to be like for a big club. He's been waiting. He's like probably had these written down somewhere.
Right. Nuggets.
Yeah, little nuggets. He's like, I ate when I said that one. He's like, I did something when I said that one. But no, I completely agree. Like, how much longer are we going to blame it on the youth? We already know that this is, so I think accountability is huge. Fofana, what are you doing? Tosin, what are you doing? This is every single time. And Rafinha, I applaud him for not throwing our own players under the bus.
Facts.
But I completely agree. At this point, who's going to show accountability? Again, you, Cole.
Cole too, right, up top, right?
You were not good enough.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Not good enough that game. So I think there needs to be accountability if we want to have a higher than 20% chance of getting top 4.
1,000%. And when I'm thinking about this game just Sunday, like forget about top 4. Like all I want to do is this next game up.
Right.
And one thing I can say, and maybe you can call me delusional or not, is that we do lock in more when we're playing higher competition. So again,
we do. Yeah. But this lineup of games, these next 5 games look sick.
No, it's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. And again, I'm hoping Rafinha is preaching the same thing I'm mantraing in my head, which is like one game at a time. Let's get past Arsenal.
Yeah.
Let's go again.
Agreed.
Let's get in the Champions League and keep going. Yeah. We got some comments on Instagram that are funny. We need more comments on YouTube, but JJ210, he's an Arsenal fan. He says qualification settings. He says, man is the English version of Ted Lasso, which I love that. Ted Lasso.
Wait, low key though. I agree.
Low key. The black British Ted Lasso we got.
Yeah, he be saying some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Next topic, statistics or tactics versus individuals.
I think this is individuals. Just because like the last game, I mean, when he tried to go tactics, he's like, I'm going to put Liam Delap as my right winger and a 5 back. And that held them off, but that wasn't good enough for us to actually win. We want to win this game. We don't want to tie. We don't want to draw.
I agree with you. We want dubs. And if I'm being honest, when I think about it tactically, even with Chelsea and Arsenal, our last head-to-heads, right? We've lost 2, drawn 1 this year. Already played them 3 times this year. The lineups have been so different. Under Maresca, we had Fofana and Chalobah back there with Gusto and Cucurella, and then Reece James in the midfield, which is kind of just an interesting like reminder that was a thing. And we played really well against them.
I was about to say that game we did play well, but then we got a red card, which shifted the momentum for sure.
Right. That 2-3, Rafinha's like first or second game in charge. It was a second game in charge. And I think he just kind of let us play. It was Fofana and Chalobah again. Obviously, we're not going to have Fofana and Cucurella for this game.
Hey, I just realized that.
Cucurella's injured. Esteval injured.
Still.
Oh,
this is tough.
This is tough. So
this is tough times.
And Esteval was one of the brightest has been one of the brightest sparks in at least 2 out of those 3 games. So
yeah, wow.
It's even more of like we got to lock in.
For sure.
But I'm totally with you. And like individuals versus managers, always.
And we're starting to see. I don't mind the playing through the middle, like how we were seeing with Santos and Caicedo and Enzo. I think that'll work well. But we need to put our best 11 for sure.
Got to put our best.
No
11.
need to play around with that.
We have we're missing some, but we've missed Cole Palmer all year. Almost, and like we've been here before, so we just got to play at this point. Luckily, our midfield is intact. Luckily,
yes.
Just a brief, and then we're gonna get back to Arsenal. But just a brief, just thought. Okay, the Champions League draw is out. Surprise, surprise. City plays Real. And surprise, surprise, we got a Club World Cup final rematch in the round of 16 with PSG popping up. What's your confidence level in us reaching the next round? She said men. And let me remind everybody, you guys can participate too. You guys can tell me what you guys think. Follow the instructions here. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and click that pinned comment.
I love that it's Cole's emotions.
It is right. All of these emotions depend on Cole, because honestly, when we were Club World Cupping, it was all confident. You know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel so meh.
Yeah.
And I don't like this, but I would say PSG isn't in form. So maybe this is a good, yeah.
I'm pretty confident in the Champions League. For some reason, it's just a different tournament. I feel like we're built for it a little bit differently.
Okay.
And like you said, PSG, quite frankly, and I think we both said this in the last episode or the last stream, when we always knew it was going to come down to PSG versus Newcastle.
Right.
And I think we would have rather had PSG than Newcastle, because you know, Newcastle is just it's just a sludge. Nobody wants to see English teams in the Champions League.
Right.
And PSG, I think, will bring the best out of us, right? These bigger names. When Barcelona came into town, we were like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
right. Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
And I think maybe because it's both like nearing like end of the season, a little bit past mid-season, and seeing how PSG played against Monaco, like I think
I just think I can.
You know what? With Zhao in form like this,
and Zhao's in form, like that's what we didn't have in the Champions League. We didn't have anybody scoring. We could hold possession. We could do our things. Homie Joshi has a great comment here. Dang, Cucurella always kept Saka in his pocket. Quiet as it's kept, Cucurella has been really strong on that left side.
True.
So trying to figure out what we're gonna do on that back line. That's what we got next. Come on and more folks. We want y'all voting.
And I looked back at when we did play PSG, and the lineup we had Sanchez, we had Gusto, Chalobah, Colwell, back when he was healthy. Isn't that crazy that
Levi,
we had Colwell?
Man. We miss you, Bretta.
We miss you.
Yeah.
And then we had Kuka, we had Caicedo, Enzo, James, Palmer, Neto, Zhao. So I think, and it's cool that Zhao played in that game and scored. Like, I just loved Club World Cup Zhao, and I feel like we get him back now, and I love it.
We're getting. I wouldn't even chase shades anymore. Like you said it, 6-6, and
he's in form. I love when a striker can score in back-to-back games, because then they've got momentum. It's really good for their confidence.
We got to ride off that. And again, I rewatched at least not the Carabao Cups, but I rewatched the Premier League game we played against Arsenal, and Zhao actually found himself in really good positions. He just wasn't in form to score. So
yeah, I had an interesting a couple interesting stats on this, because the Premier League, they came out with they kind of do from time to time like strikers who are in form, and they came out with a video the other day with João Pedro, and they were saying under Maresca, like 60% of the time he was like striker, 40% he was in the mid.
Yeah.
And most of his touches were actually in the middle third, the second third. And most of his movements, they were actually like 50 to 60 yards from goal. So like his chance quality was like low.
Right. He's just in better positions, and that's all it takes. And so that is tactics. That is Racine going, look, I put another midfield in here, bro. Push up. Now you can use that energy, use that skill to like actually do something in front of goal. And it really helped. You're right. Like, I can't even count the amount of streams that we had where we were like, bro, does Zhao think he's a 10? Like, bro, we brought you in to be a striker.
Yeah.
You know? And now he's actually being a striker, and it's like really, really exciting to see. So I'm with you on that. All right, we're gonna get off this PSG topic. Again, we got survey questions. Come on in. I'm gonna go back to Burnley on this one really quickly, just because it's frustrating. I just want you to take a look at this GIF image and see if you see something. The question is, there's Andre Santos at the top. There's kind of Tosin just kind of in the middle of nothing, though he does get kind of pinned right as the ball's coming in. There's Enzo Fernandez, who's kind of marking Trevor Chalobah's man. They're like double teaming. And then there's Caicedo, who's just maybe moving a bit too much when this actually looks like a zone, right?
I was going to say, this might be on Santos now that I look at it a little bit more.
Yeah, Santos is up there. But I also want you to look at like everybody else along the 6-yard line, or the 6, is in a zone. Like the players move and we don't. Like we're kind of in a zone.
Right.
So my thought is, are the players, are Santos and Caicedo also supposed to be in a zone? because Caicedo's following his man, you know, for better or for worse. And if Caicedo was in that space, if we're in a zone, that's
But then there's like 2 on Enzo's man. I don't know.
right. And then Chalobah, Fofana. So yeah, I mean, not to overly do this, but we did see Rafinha do a really good job at not throwing anybody under the bus. But he did say somebody missed their assignment. So I just figured it'd be a good little survey question: who missed their assignment? And exactly what you were looking at is exactly who we have to select from: Tosin, Chalobah. I mean, well, I didn't put Chalobah. Caicedo, Santos, Enzo.
I guess I don't understand why Caicedo and Enzo are on the same guy, because it looks like Tosin's marking somebody else, but then is this Santos? Like,
in a way, it's like Tosin is marking space and then he gets pinned. And again, it makes me think, oh, we must be in a zone. And so I can't put it.
I'm going to say Santos.
Yeah, it's probably Santos because honestly,
he doesn't follow anybody after.
He's literally doing the least amount of work.
Right.
But I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to say Tosin just because.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we can always scapegoat Tosin.
It's
terrible.
It's Tosin.
It's terrible. We can always.
All right, we'll move on from that. Let's the past is in the past. Arsenal. Let's get back to it because this is serious. We've seen Reece James start in the midfield in big games.
This is serious.
This is serious time. Like, we can't be effing around. As we have this beautiful like Christmas photo of Reece James.
I know, he's so dapper. He's so dapper.
He's such a dapper, bruv. Right back or midfield for you?
Mid, but wait, should I share the funny thing that the guy from my church said?
Yes, please.
Okay. Please. So I'm at church afterwards talking to people, and there's a Chelsea fan there. So we're just going back and forth, and he's pissed about the Burnley game. And I am too. And we're talking, and he's like, get Garnacho and Gusto out of my club. and then bro said, "So Palmer to United."
Okay, that's wild. All of this is wild except for the Garnacho take. To be honest, like I whatever. But
the Gusto, the reason I brought that up because Gusto would be the other option right back. I think Gusto on the right is fine. It's him on the left. Sucks.
We can't. But again, in the absence of Cucurella, and we'll get to this too.
Yeah,
like we don't have many options. We got Hato, who's kind of like iffy. We do have Aitchempong.
Keep James on the right. I guess put Gusto on the left because now we've got Santos in the middle.
Yeah.
Because Maresca didn't trust Santos, so he was putting James in the middle, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I do think Santos is become that fixture under Rafinha. So I'm not mad at that. Again, it gives the ability for Enzo to really, put in that work, kind of play this left wing / 8.
10 a bit.
He's playing like a 7, 8, 10. Yeah, exactly. So we'll see, but like to that credit, a lot of people are saying midfield as well. Let's go ahead and pick our 2 center backs.
Let's go the starter bench.
And again, we do have Mamadou Sarr. I guess he featured against Hull, but I just haven't seen.
Aren't good picks. I don't want. What if I don't want to?
I don't want any center backs on the. Can we play without center backs?
Can we shuffle? Can you shuffle this?
I think
don't make me
face value. It's got to be Chalobah at least.
Don't make me choose between Tosin and Badiashile. Don't do that to me.
Absolutely not.
Please.
But the thing is, for me, if we are gonna keep, even though a lot of folks think that Reece James should be in the middle, if we are to keep Reece on the right, which I think will be probably good in this circumstance, then I would go Joshy and Trev.
Yeah, I chose Josh and Chalobah just because I don't want Tosin. I don't want Badiashile. Sarr, we haven't seen enough to him to throw him in to start against Arsenal.
Yeah.
And then Hato, I think he's just a little bit error prone right now with his youth, to be honest.
Yeah. And he's not really even a center back. Maybe he'll start
on the left. Yeah.
Sarr is a funny one because he just did so great in the AFCON, and I know he's got the ability that maybe, you remember when we kind of threw Josh to the Wolves too at the beginning of the season. I can't remember who it was who we played.
Chelsea picks when they want people. When they're doing well, they want them back.
Right, exactly. We just grab them if we want them. But I'm just hoping, maybe Sarr can make an impression. Maybe this isn't the game for it. Again, we want to be smart about it, but We want to be
game. This is really
yeah.
big game.
This is a big game. But again, Josh has kind of made some mistakes recently. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
You know what I mean?
That's why I do not want to pick. Don't make me pick right now.
Yeah. Well, let's move on then. Don't make you pick that. Let's make you pick some wing backs for us for this game against Arsenal. Obviously, Cucurella's out. Hato is really the only natural left wing we have.
No, I know. But the thing is, I think I want seniority on these sides. Even though Gusto, I don't think he does well on the left. I think when you're playing against Arsenal.
What
are you thinking?
I think I heard a report that Saka is hurt. Maybe I just need to confirm that really quickly. So that would be Madueke. And if it is Madueke, I'd actually rather Gusto because Gusto is a little bit more
faster. Gusto's faster too.
He's quick and he's
I wish he would have added in his no look pass.
Gusto's no look pass? Oh, yeah. Bro, you're right. I did miss that, and I need to. You're right. You're right. Bro, just pass the ball, bro. We need to score a goal and finish off Burnley, but you're over here.
He had so much aura.
You're killing me, dog. You're killing me. It's cute, but you're killing me, dog. You're right, though, and he did play well on the left then. He did play well, other than that
had me so dead.
Pass. That was so crazy. Cole Palmer is wide open in the center. And it's just wild.
And then the repost of it, dude. He's just
like, bro, what do you and you know what it was? It was like one of those. I used to say this about Firmino too, because it was like Firmino would hit it and then go like this sometimes. It was like Gusto hit it, and just because he wanted to jerk his no-look like neck, he like flubbed the pass. Pass the ball, bro. Like, you.
It was so funny.
It's killing me.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it looks like definitely a Gusto and mostly James. I think that's right. So to be James, Achimpong, Chalobah, Gusto, I think I can rock with that against Arsenal and against kind of even though Arsenal do have some players coming back. Gabby Jesus is healthy. Gyökeres will probably start, which I'll take that. I think Achimpong can handle Gyökeres.
He low-key went off the last game. Like
he did go off.
But weird. Against Spurs, and then Eze came back to life.
Just for a minute. He just loves Spurs. Eze loves playing Spurs, bro. Like,
okay, I do have a question though. Like, is Eze like? I felt like when Eze was like signed, it was like, okay, he's top. Like he could be in anybody's like starting squad. Like, is he?
Let it all work out. This is why, this is why this game is so important to me because I'm just sick of y'all. I'm just sick of, and it's not all Arsenal fans, but like there is a very diluted portion of their fan base that just gets so ridiculous, and it's like, Eze was good at Crystal Palace, right? He was.
Those are my thoughts. Like, is he just a mid-table player? Like when you look at Eze and you look at Semenyo. I know slightly different positions, but like
different, yeah.
Semenyo seems to be actually proving that he's like a City player.
He's that guy, right?
He's him. Is Eze him? I'm just curious.
It's tough because I was gonna blame Arteta more and just be like, you know what, like Eze in Arteta's system, he's kind of stifled. Yeah. He's fighting for minutes against Odegaard while Odegaard's the captain. Like, but no, like Eze should be really producing, and he's not. So.
Okay. Those are my same thoughts because, like, I was comparing someone like a Semenyo who came from Bournemouth and now is at City and is like, okay, you're actually that good.
I mean, you remember Eze and Olise were like, the top two players at Crystal Palace, and Olise is going dummy.
I know.
It's Germany, it's Bayern, maybe it's a little different, but like Eze is got to a better team. Like something should be feeling easier for him, and it feels like sometimes the weight of the Prem, the weight of the expectations on Arsenal's shoulders might just be a little bit too much for the boy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So to that point, I am actually confident in the back line we've chosen to handle Eze.
Yeah.
If he plays, and probably it might be Odegaard who hops in this thing, but we're gonna see. All right, we're still going with our starter bench lineup. Who gets to be on this squad and who doesn't? Pick a midfield three. It seems like it should be natural, but again, a lot of people are saying they want to see our boy Reece James in the middle. By the way, Romeo is back healthy. I would never throw him in against Arsenal, but maybe it could be an interesting sign for, and especially like we don't know what Rafinha's been doing in training, but you know, as relief, it might be something, might be a little something. And I love Lavia. Maybe Lavia is a Caicedo replacement, right? Caicedo gets a yellow card, things get a little sketchy. You know, Lavia comes in.
If Santo keeps being this good, though, like
my girl loves Santos now.
Hold
I
on.
love it.
If Santo keeps being this good, he's earned a starting spot, and we've got a nice little triangle in the middle there.
Yeah.
If he keeps being this good, then we don't need Reece there, and Reece can play on the right. You know, I felt like we wanted Reece there because,
in absence of anything better, right?
Yes.
No, if anything outside of João Pedro that Rafinha has really improved on, it is our midfield, and obviously that's the way we play. We play through the middle. Right. So I agree with you. I'd like to see Santos, Caicedo, Enzo continue that triangle partnership and just keep it moving. Let's move up the field to the front three.
Let's go. You know what? Neto he's done enough for us. He's done enough for our club that he should be, I dare I say, he's earned this spot, even though he doesn't produce every single game. It's hard. It's hard because of course we were able to see it. I mean, he played against Hull City. He got his first hat trick, but he's not, I don't know. It's taking him a bit to get acclimated to Rafinha's system, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I would say Neto, João, and Palmer, unless Enzo's getting pushed up there. You know what I mean?
Right. Imagine Enzo gets pushed up there and then like a Reece goes in the middle or a Lavia.
Right.
Like that. But I agree with you. I think that I mean, Palmer and João are absolutes, right? So then it becomes between Neto. You know, if we're playing narrow, I was about to say Delap, and my brain was like, bruh.
Yeah, you're going to chill out right now.
And I didn't even put Marguillo up there. Marguillo's not even an option for us. Yeah.
So, like, as I'm curious, like, from a player's perspective, like, what is it like being like the Mark Gu and you're coming to practice and probably you're not going to be playing? Like, what does that look like? Like,
I feel like as a young player, that's just how it is in general, right?
Okay.
So you're in training. So like, if I'm a young player like Marguillo, coming from Barcelona even, and I'm on a team like Chelsea, you have the best chances. I mean, not now that Joao's going ham, but like, you certainly have a chance to prove your worth over Liam.
Okay.
And you guys are a little bit more similar players, similar profiles.
So it's just working to get better
Working to get better. Unfortunately, we're out of the Carabao Cup. We're still in the FA Cup. There's going to be games where you're going to be needed. So you just gotta stay ready.
Ready for that opportunity. Okay.
That's
I was
life.
Just curious because I forgot about Mark Gu. So when you brought him up, I'm like, dang.
Yeah. And that's kind of what it is. You become a forgotten man. Again, naturally, Chelsea's got a 40-man roster. That's kind of now by this time, which I think we were all expecting, has whittled down to something more reasonable, right?
Yeah.
Like
the
choices we have even here on starter bench. It's not this row of 16 players, you know, like it's a little bit more whittled down. But yeah, Mark Gu, the issue with Gu is like his hold up play, his aggression is great. His aggression and pressing is good. His hold up play is like mid. And his like shooting, his like threats on target is like absolutely in the gutter.
Yes, like if you pulled up his FIFA card, like everything's just mid.
Everything's mid. You know, Delap at least has like strength.
Probably his physique would be like higher.
Yeah,
things like that. Yeah.
And again, like
only has one goal this season.
But
let's not forget, guys.
Yeah. So it's like Delap, like if we get into a thing where maybe we're up one goal. And João Pedro is a little tired or something like that.
That would be like 80th minute. You see Delap. I mean,
I would love to bring a bruiser on from the front. Like, I don't want to bring on Badiashile and Tosin and all these defenders. Put somebody up front to like provide pressure still, right? Otherwise, we're just kind of sitting back. That's what I really don't want to see us do at all. Yeah. Again, we're going to the Emirates, so it's going to be testy. But I don't want to see us kind of reserved. I want to see us go for it. Like, I understand the last game and why we were reserved at the Emirates, because, you know, we were, you know, down 1 goal on aggregate in the Carabao Cup, and, you know, we wanted to just make a game out of it. We wanted to hold on, but I want to see more of that, that 3-2 kind of us going for it. Like, that's what I want to see. Yeah, but Garnacho to remain to be seen. We'll you know, we'll keep you on the bench for now.
The fall off is crazy.
The fall off, or was it ever really on?
I knew you were gonna. I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
Here's the thing, though. Garnacho got the most goals against Arsenal of anybody on this team,
which is crazy. That's your flex.
That's, you know, Garnacho, stay ready.
You know what's crazy is Garnacho has, like, because we were talking about Palmer, like, Garnacho has clout. Like, you should see his IG. He has, like, crazy followers, more than, like, our Chelsea players.
They love Garnacho.
I don't know what it is.
I think it might be Messi haters, right? Like, everybody loves an Argentinian who prefers Cristiano.
Right.
But no, you're right. I mean, Garnacho has some kind of swag about him that is something. I just wish it would translate on the field, bro.
Yes. Did you see? I sent you a post. Let me read what it was.
Not the giggles. The giggles coming out.
It said it was like, Alejandro Garnacho really has some of the most unique tattoos in the Premier League. And then one of the first comments is, I wish he had unique goals scored.
For real. Facts. Like, these are cute, bro. Like, you're going to be.
He said, wish he was a unique player.
Yeah.
Wish he had unique finishing.
We need some unique finishing. Absolutely. Like, we don't need cut-ins and over the bars anymore. But again, everybody's going to have to step up in this game. So we're going to see who's really here for it, who's really about it. Speaking of stepping up, and this goes back to accountability, and maybe I could change the wording a little bit. Who will be the most important player in this game from Chelsea's perspective? Or who will take the most accountability, to use your wording? Who do you think?
Who needs to step up? Palmer, you need to live up to this name.
It's kind of funny. I was thinking the same thing.
You need to live up to this name that people are bringing up your goal stats, this and that, saying you're him.
I'm not gonna lie, Palmer has been way more of a step up against big teams, at least in you know, tournament competitions and Champions League and obviously Club World Cup.
That Bayern game, when even though we played bad, I mean, to see him, you know,
even that first goal, right? He just kind of kept going forward, and it's like, oh wow, you have the skill to do that. You know, like, yeah. I agree with you. I think Cole needs to step up. Cole needs to step up. Like, Enzo, we know is just going to bring that heart. He's proper Chels. Joao is in form, so we hope he gets a goal and we hope he does his thing. But who we need to step up and who we think will be the most important player to unlock this and actually beat Arsenal this weekend, that's going to be Cole Palmer. I do think Sanchez is kind of a soft second. We're going to need Sanchez to lock in.
Yeah,
and he's been locked in. So
he's been locked in. Our defense hasn't been locked in.
Yeah, our defense just hasn't been locked in.
Yeah.
That is it for the questions today. We appreciate everybody who's tapped in with us. As always, please subscribe if you like this stuff. You can find us on Instagram as well at StarterBenchCFC. And these are our 2 personals if you want to just come and talk some shit. I'm just going to let you know, Alexis, I'm going to be talking a lot of shit before and after this game. Against Arsenal, all the build-up.
So the crazy thing is, I won't be able to watch
live.
No, I'm gonna have to wait. Yeah. I'm serving these kids at church, guys.
8:30 Sunday service.
I know.
It's okay. All right, I'm gonna keep.
But my phone's gonna be on D&D.
Yeah,
so
keep your phone on D&D. So I'm gonna keep texting you, and then you can catch.
Yeah, text me. I'm gonna watch it later, like right when I get home.
Yes, and for those who you know, participate in my live stream watch parties, I'm gonna be there, so tap in. You guys get to see live reactions, react with me, watch this game with me. It's the biggest game of the weekend for us, at least. It's a big one.
It's the biggest game. It's the biggest game this weekend. It's probably match of the week. It's the Sunday 8:30 slot. That's how you know that's the best game of the week.
Yeah, that's the top game of the week.
8:30.
Yeah, we don't care who's City playing. We don't care. They're playing Leeds. Yeah. City is just gonna. I think City. Back to those stats. City has like one of the easiest walks through the rest of the Premier League season. So,
and the thing is, to be fair, last year to get us into top 4, we actually ended up pulling through. It was just
we had to beat a lot of tough teams.
Yeah.
We
did
pull
through. We did.
So let's pull through, baby. Come on,
Okay.
you Blues. Tap
Up
in with
the
us on
bells.
Sunday. I'm gonna be texting Alexis on D&D at least, and then she'll hit us back, and we'll see you guys next week to figure out, or just to talk about it, to iron it all out. Either way, we're Proper Chels. We're always giving you what's new
And what's blue?
and what's blue. Tap in with us Fridays at 11 at Starter Bench. We will see you next week.